to Tassie. Our location now, we're fobs at the moment, fresh off the boat. So we've stopped at Forth Recreational Park, little town west of Devonport, probably northwest of Devonport. We've been here before. Might have frequented the pub a couple of times.
Nice little free camp, it's all very clean, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, it's a free camp, so recreational. There's dump point, there's water, there's toilets. Great little spot, but she's packing up pretty quickly. There's a lot of other fobs here too, so so this is our little setup. Oh, and there's Matt from The Road's Got Taken, otherwise known as... Okay, so the mod that we did just before we left was the airbags. So coil delete, get you right in there. So full airbag, coil delete. Get off the bloody ground. I wasn't too sure about it at first because I'd been told that they dance around a little bit when they haven't got any weight in them, which they do, probably a little bit more than what the springs do. Look, I wouldn't think it was that bad, to be honest. If it's set up right, I don't think it's that bad. But as soon as you put a van on it, or tow and weight, it's bloody brilliant. So instead of bouncing over bumps now with your van, like forcing you over the bumps, you're more floating over the bumps. So it's a lot less harsh, if that makes any sense. Yeah, we found it to be really good. The van wasn't swaying around or wobbling around at all, and we're pretty heavy out. We're pretty much on max GCM, so yeah, we found it towed really good, so we're really happy with it. It's a game changer, mate.
The huts are lovely to see children engaging with nature and creating their own fun and environment.
Oh, here we are at Lake Gardner in Tasmania. Sort of we're at the base of Cradle Mountain, really, Cradle Mountain region. We just got here probably around lunchtime. People arguing at the camp already. That's great to see. We'll just do a walkthrough. Hello everyone.
Howdy, camper.
Is everybody happy?
Yay!
Yeah. We're all happy.
Everybody's happy? Okay. Rain's coming in. Rain's been on and off since we've been here. Just been out to collect a bit of firewood, but as you can see, beautiful lake, like great outlook, good spot. So this is another free camp. We're trying to free camp as much as we can in Tassie. The free camps are becoming a little bit popular too, so you really got to pick your time. Or it's not really pick your time, it's just luck of the draw really. You get there and if it's full, well, tough luck, you just got to go to the next one. But this is quite a good score. We saw some vans and that going out as we were coming in, so good. It's a real tight road, small track to get up here, but there's probably room for a couple of caravans down there. There's some guys in a tent there, but yeah, there's probably room for a couple of vans there. That would have been a great spot to camp too. The water's really clean. There are some guys that will camp next to us. They're actually sucking water from a little creek, so river. There's some people we've met on our journey. It's Matt from The Road's Got Taken. Matt and Izzy. Like Izzy's got her long shorts on today. And this one here says no caravans past this point, please. Please. So private property further on. Private property beyond the campground. This is the camping area. You'd probably get 10 caravans in here without sort of overcrowding it. You'd fit more. I dare say later we'll see a lot of paddy melons. There's a lot of paddy melon droppings. Poopy. You're wondering what they look like? That's a paddy melon poop right there.
What do it taste like?
Tastes a little bit like wallaby poo. Pretty much the same, really.
And this is what happens when you fly a drone over water. You meet your neighbours and they rescue your drone. Andrew, what was the lesson learned from today's experience?
Don't get the
Drone
too low
Right.
while you're cooking pork and the smoke alarm's going off in the caravan.
Right, but good point. What was your takeaway from today? What's on your feet?
Drink more. Wear four-wheel drive Crocs. Go anywhere.
Bring a Ryan. Say hi to Ryan.
Backward vision sensor error. That's alright.
Yeah, talking about you.
Forward sensor. Oh, the vision's terrible. It's like a silt water in it. Hi everyone, welcome to our midweek update. Today we moved from Lake Gardner to Wings wildlife park in Gunns Plains. So Gunns Plains is about 30 k's south of Penguin in Tasmania. This is not a free camp, but it's fairly cheap. I think it was like $10 per. It was $10 per person per night. So it's fairly cheap. Like there's toilets and amenities here, and laundry, and there's a little shop here. You could get a coffee and pie or whatever. And I think it's licensed as well, so you could buy alcohol there too, but not. I don't think it's takeaway alcohol. I think it's just to be consumed there. So like I said, there's an AGA about 17 k's north, and I know that it's
IGA.
Sorry, what did I say?
IGA.
IGA, ABA, whatever. Like, there's a shop up there, all right? And there's also a Duncan's that sells beer and spirits, etc. It's a bit up there on price, we know, because we had to go up there. We got here, we had no gas. Well, we had one gas bottle that was empty.
You don't need to tell people.
Yeah, we do. Joe thinks I don't have to tell you all this, but I'm telling you to come prepared. Come with full gas. If you don't need gas, don't get it. But if you need gas, get it before you get here. Bring your grog. Bring baby wipes if you need baby wipes. We had to do a dash for baby wipes. We don't even have a baby. So, go figure. Yes, you can still have a pommy shower with them. What we're going to do is show you a bit around. I'll just spin this straight around to what we're looking at. But there's a lady that's looking at me like I'm some sort of weirdo. But we'll turn it around. That's out of our front door, pretty much. There's Joe. There's Matt from the road Scott taken. He's enjoying his first beer. It's all set up. I haven't even had time to have a beer yet, so mine is here, not cracked. So I'll get this done and I'll certainly be into that. Okay, so this is where we've lucked it. Like, talk about luck for a spot. We're kind of parked right up on the corner of the river. It must have been a couple of people vacated this morning or something, because this room was all vacant for us to come along into. Matt and Amy's car and van. There's us. That's a pretty good spot. Got some friendly neighbours that are going to shout us beers later. There's a fair few here. There's no need to book or anything. There's plenty of room, as you can see. This goes on. All sites, they're all unpowered. There's no water here, so make sure you fill up with water before you come. You probably could just fill up straight out of the river, but I don't think I'd be drinking it. In saying that, the reason why I don't think you should be drinking it, there's a lot of kids in the river, so it depends on where you're actually situated, like along the river, to be pulling water out of it. So if you're upstream, probably be all right. But yeah, if you're downstream of where the kids are playing, you're probably going to be drinking some urine. We've come to the wildlife enclosure here. Now we're in with the kangaroos and the wallabies, and well, it's feeding time here at the wildlife sanctuary, and we've got all these little wallabies and kangaroos, little albinos. Albino casino.
How strong their tails are. Look.
Oh, look at that one just resting on the other one.
Yeah, got the little baby here. Okay, for those of you who want to come down to the wildlife park, don't go at 4:45 and be waiting for your washing. The guys come around and lock the joint up at 4 o'clock, and we may or may not have been locked in there and just about to prepare to sleep with the Tassie Devils and the Kangaroos. So out before 4, that is the rule. Okay, we've just rolled up at the Preston Falls walk. Sign said an easy, what was it, 15 minutes?
Yep.
15 minutes walk. Can't be that far because we just seen a guy that didn't look that fit coming back up, so either he didn't go all the way down or it wasn't that far. I've walked probably 150 metres and there's a fall just there, so we'll have a look at that. It's a lovely little walk through the forest, isn't it?
It is. Pretty high. It's supposed to be 25 metres high, the waterfall.
And yet you come all this way out to the bush, kids are screaming. Who would have thunk that? Well, we just seen the falls and Jo said, hey, look at that track there. Is that to another waterfall?
Oh my god, look at that cliff.
And probably not, but oh, she's trying to push me over. I think she's trying to tell me something. Yeah. I know it's just me. I'm standing about 4 foot back from the edge of this and I've got a bit of vertigo going on. Not usually the case with me, but...
Alright, come back up this way.
So we've just deviated off the track a little bit here and got to this little spot here.